Danny Welbeck interest signals outbreak of Chelsea's new common-sense approach. Since making his debut as a 17-year-old Manchester United player early in the 2008-09 season, Danny Welbeck has made 525 club appearances and 42 appearances for England. It is a fair number, but not excessive in a career spanning 18 seasons. Unfortunately, Welbeck has had several lengthy injury layoffs, missing a total of around 2.5 years football since suffering a serious knee problem in May 2016. At times, it has been very tough going for the very likable striker, but if you wanted to see a positive side to those struggles, it could be said that, for a 35-year-old Premier League forward, he does not have too many miles on the clock.
Is your pet ignoring the water bowl? The Veckin Pet Fountain keeps water circulating and uses 5-stage filtration to improve taste and reduce impurities. Want to check today's Amazon deal? Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/5 before it's gone.
In scoring 13 Premier League goals last season, he looked to be in prime condition. If Chelsea managed to get him to Stamford Bridge from Brighton, they will not be signing a striker who is ready for a lap of honor. Welbeck turns 36 in November, but will fancy at least 2 or 3 more seasons at the top level in this country. Welbeck was slightly unfortunate not to get the shout from Thomas Tuchel for the World Cup. He must have been somewhat aggrieved to have found Ivan Toney ahead of him, that is for sure. And he will feel there are plenty more miles on the clock, especially as he knows he will not be a guaranteed starter wherever he plays football in the coming seasons. If Chelsea and Brighton can come to an agreement over Welbeck, who has a year left on his deal, the only issue is whether the player himself thinks it is a good move. This is a club whose last, permanent manager lasted 3.5 months, and whose transfer policy has been pretty unfathomable over the past few years. In comparison, Brighton is a bastion of stability and finished above Chelsea in last season's Premier League table. But Chelsea now has a blue-chip manager in Xabi Alonso. In Morgan Rogers, their marquee signing of the summer is a proven, yet still developing, Premier League performer. Chelsea are one of the clubs trying to sign free agent John Stones. There is an outbreak of joined-up transfer thinking at the bridge. Welbeck, of course, will be a squad man, and his numbers and attitude will mean he is an excellent squad man. In his time at United, Sunderland, Watford, Arsenal, and Brighton, Welbeck has made 400 Premier League appearances, scored 90 goals, and made 32 assists in those games. He is an attacker who knows what it takes to be effective in the Premier League. Liam Delap looked like that sort of striker at Ipswich Town, but scored once in the Premier League for Chelsea last season. If and when the Welbeck signing is confirmed, it is unlikely to get Chelsea fans out of their seats, but it is a sensible move from Alonso. And sensible and Chelsea haven't always been on the same page in recent times.